you know what? I got my watch off.
There we go. I know you got sound now. Hey, like them apples. Boom shakalaka. We got sound.
Alright. Hey. Do you want the rest of the instruments out here? There's a bag there. There's good drums and all kinds of things in that bag. You bring the whole bag out.
We also have fairy dust whenever we've got pink and iridescent.
I gave it to myself fairy dust.
Well, yeah, I didn't open that one. We've got these
good.
to shake out there, and here's a special fairy dust.
You're special.
Very, very special fairy dust.
You have. She has Tinkerbell.
I have it.
She bought her some
Tinkerbell has been my good
you
thing
okay?
at magnet.
Yeah, she bought her some Tinkerbell.
Nice. I can't wait to go back to Disney.
The most of Disney stores are on
I know, but I love Disney.
I gotta go with the kids before they get too much food.
They're 13 with the thing. I brought them to share.
Perfect. 3 and 6.
Yeah.
See, she's got the drums and different things on the table. That's going around.
We spent $500 going because we spent the whole week there.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
Yeah, probably.
And then we had for Halloween.
Very,
I got my wedding.
Yeah. Sorry.
Set my phone down.
Is it raining?
Hold that.
I read with a lot of it too. The rug between the couch and the coffee table,
Yeah.
Especially the time I had it open like this and pulled the whole thing out. I was like, oh my god. Everything's blue. See, these are my screens.
Nice. That's awesome.
I have like a jack.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of those. You know where I got them from? Wish.
Oh, I got these at Amazon.
They were like $1. It took forever to come though.
Yeah, Wish you gotta be careful with them.
Yeah.
People on there. They sent me a dress that was supposed to be a 5X. Yeah, it was a 5X in their size. It's barely 15.
I'm sweating profusely.
How do you think your Yankee friend's doing?
I know. Well, you're over here. So I'll just stand right here. I'm good.
I'm thinking of a poor guy.
I ordered from Wish a lot, and but I like though that they give you your refund and it's like within an
And I
hour.
do bring
Oh, yeah.
clothes and the yoga mat.
It's quick.
It's just I'm
At
having
least
a
for
thing.
me
I'm
it
having a
is.
thing about ordering.
But I do it with PayPal.
Because we store them. And then I sew them.
Well, just think there's a lot of things that
So
comes
I never
from
even
China.
opened the first one.
I know. More than I needed.
A lot.
But
Like even this Coach purse, unfortunately, was made in China.
I'm fine. It's not.
I'm the only person in the world that doesn't use a hand grinder.
So what I had put on earlier, something like this. Just in the background, we have our instruments just to.
Yeah, right, that'd be good.
I'll just leave it there in the background. I'll just. It's a playlist.
Just heavy.
Yeah.
The other one I have is almost like a squash. Oh, it's gotten rain. the way down.
What about your electronics?
They'll be alright. Yeah?
Yeah, unless it starts raining, then I want to move those drums.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'll move the Mevo if it starts raining, but it's okay for now.
Do you want me to move your drums?
I think it's
I
okay.
got my second wind now.
Alright, alright.
Oh,
I was on the road since 9 o'clock this morning, so I'm going to push
yeah, let's bring these in.
Now this one I thought would be something good for you at the drum circle. Look, you go.
At least a little more protection there.
And help yourself to these things.
You want your bag?
This one generally goes with this. There you go.
Okay.
And then this one you get with the ring. I just put down over there.
Don't mind my joint. Really? Happy germ. Happy germ. Only happy ones and positive vibes coming to us.
No, I don't. I'm just have a work with Mother Nature.
Are you getting wet under there? It's like a mitt, right? It's a good mitt. Right? Cool
At
us
this
off.
moment,
Nothing else.
but I don't think I think it's going to, I don't think it's going to do it for long, but I
No.
do think it's going to. It's just,
We rarely get the rain.
you know. It was barely raining, now it's actually coming down.
It'll be alright.
Slowly.
I almost said it.
It's slowly progressing.
I'm saying I'm really not minding it at all. Like, welcoming it because
The rain's not bad at all. No.
It feels good actually. Yeah. It's cooling it off. As long as it doesn't get more humid out.
Could it get any more humid?
no. I don't know. No, is that possible?
No, I think we're at 100%.
Have you felt Texas in October?
Feels like
Oh, yeah.
Have you felt Texas in October?
October?
Yes, it can be.
Yes, as a matter of fact. Flash floods and everything in Texas.
You okay?
I'm just making sure that everything's okay and
Right.
yeah.
Don't forget your drink.
Where's your camera, hon?
Oh, okay. I'm looking in here going.
Right.
I like you see
No, that's the camera up
Yeah,
there.
that's that's the monitor so that we can see.
Yeah, and that's like showing us the yeah, so you have to so all this kind of stuff in your brush.
We have another spot over here if someone's getting wet because already getting wet.
I'll go grab my chair. Just put it right there.
Well, I'll grab that. I'll grab that. I'm not trying to have any stress or make any stress.
Yeah, you can sit around there, and I'll put my chair here. I'll put the side chair
I'll sit
down
between
so
you
it's not
guys.
too big.
There you go.
She's got a pink one.
Ooh, I like your grinder.
Like what? The grinder?
You like it?
Wish.
Oh yeah, hold on.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Okay.
I was saving a message because I can't see.
It's a joint holder. It's a good joint holder after all the cartridges are gone.
Yeah, that's what I use them for.
It's a great joint holder sitting in your purse. Because they're scent protectors too.
Yeah.
Like all everybody sees.
You're fine, you're fine.
How beautiful. I'm the farthest thing from beautiful.
It's gonna be all these nobles.
I'm afraid.
I'm gonna.
You want some new friends?
Amy will bring hers.
Denver, I'm about to bring
Figure that out first. Oh no, I appreciate it.
I got
Cat eye
two
saver.
gift bags. One is red,
Yeah.
and I have
It's a little cooler now, guys.
I have a wrap that I took from my bag. I wrapped it around it.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
What's that? I'm good.
We have the same kind, so it's like green minds think alike.
Yes.
Stardog!
Yes. Star Dog does cool.
You got Space Bomb.
Well, Stardog
Yeah,
and
it's
Riddler
like-
mixed together. Stardog and Riddler
Oh yeah, yeah.
mixed together. So you can probably taste the turks.
If you want a little bit.
Don't forget, I have that whole, it was sterile
Liz, is this impeding the view?
Overnight even. So it's green.
Nope,
brown,
not at all.
Is that thunder
Oh,
or?
that didn't change
Yeah.
my mind.
Any kind of.
I'm a good sharer.
That's what our paper's saying, kindergarten anyway.
We're both the babies of our family, so not every baby shares well.
Right. It's true.
I'm an only
But I'm still
child.
daddy's only child. I'm always going to be daddy's only
And we all go, oh,
That's
she's
even
thinking
worse than
what?
being a baby.
That is worse than being
To be honest with you, it's not, because like in my situation, my mom did everything possible to make sure I was not spoiled.
Really?
Everything possible. But I had a cousin that always lived like next door, and he was like my brother. Like, because my aunt, his mom,
Probably need an
kind of like
ashtray.
took care of me. My mom really
Have an ashtray
didn't.
thing?
You know what I mean?
No, you can tap out
She don't want to be a mom.
behind you wherever.
Okay. Because she's going to join me.
Yep, and I'll go get a little piece of, I'll get something to put there.
It's got a flag.
Where's it coming?
I wonder if I should go get my towel from out there.
Oh, it's under the umbrella, though, right?
Is it?
Mine's under the umbrella.
I don't know. I think it's half.
Jimmy,
That was beautiful.
you got butterfly kiss?
That was beautiful.
You got butterfly kiss? My dad's hanging out with us. That's my dad right there hanging out with us. Look at him. Look.
I'm here for a visit.
That's a male too. It's my dad hanging out with us.
Hello?
Hi, Dad. What's up, babe?
That's a monarch.
Yep, that's my dad hanging out with us. Love it. You got butterfly kiss?
You're talking
My
about
dad's
butterflies.
hanging out with us. That's my dad.
Oh, you wrote on the speaker.
Yeah, it's supposed to be not bad. One
That's a
second.
male too. It's my dad hanging out with us.
Supposed to be,
I don't want it anymore. It's just more of a text.
Who's recording? What was
no,
that?
it's because I had the story open, the live.
Oh, okay.
I opened it to look at comments and it, actually I'm gonna pack my bowl. That's too small. I'll end up like burning
Turning
myself.
your finger. Did you
Not the best at smoking.
Almost.
almost?
You're not the best at smoking yet. Not when it comes to
Why?
stuff like that.
What?
I'm like,
What? I'm in shock. What?
I say you and I have been smoking
Look at him hanging out
medical
with us.
marijuana the same amount of time. And you're way ahead of me.
No, but your hair looks better in person, though. I didn't see it on the.
Oh,
Your hair
thank
is
you.
awesome. I like the blue. I do. I like the blue. Thank you. The purple was interesting, but the blue coming out it looks awesome.
yeah, the indigo color.
Yeah. And you know indigo is my favorite color.
Is it?
Yes.
Wonderful.
That is a very
Just moving along.
powerful.
My favorite color is black.
I just have a couple of little
I can
pieces
tell.
to move.
I can see. Goth queen.
Well,
No.
this was more like yoga. Like I'm getting ready, you know. Like I was thinking relaxing.
I'll put it in. I'll get my bowl out. No.
These actually have, there's a soft, these things are so cool. They're soft, loud, medium, and extra loud.
Yep. Yep.
So there's different things, and if you guys, I'm gonna grind and smoke right now, but
Thank you for the invite.
you're welcome.
Get to hang out with James again.
Alright.
Break away from home. All boys at my house. Except for
Oh.
my sister, of course. Notwithstanding. But she acts like a man because she does a man's job. She does concrete, so.
No.
She is literally a man in a girl's body. My sister. So, thank you for helping me take care of it. Although it's like not necessary. Right? Yes, it is, because you need it. Until you get on disability, I'm staying
the
here.
one, the stand for the
Why?
bowls. I bought the one
You're
that's
taking
on
care of Mom.
eBay.
It's only fair.
Bowls, and
And she calls me mom.
yeah, and,
she
and I
has
said to her,
brain
you
injury
know,
like me,
my
but
bowls are
she
this
has
large,
concrete.
and they have.
And
Are they gonna fit all across? And he said,
why
oh,
not,
yeah,
Mom?
so
Why not take care of you? You've been taking care of me, you know? I've
That's
taken care of her.
wonderful.
I've gotten her
See, this
full
my dad
all
made
of her
this for
life.
my mom for
She's paying it back.
like
Like,
to hold her
thank you, I
vapors when
think.
she was doing the vapors.
Because I don't know how to
she was
take
doing
that.
tobacco or nicotine.
you know,
yeah.
because she's younger than
But then
me, you know?
she
and
finally
it's
quit
like,
that
how do you
and
take
just was
You know, and I'm the youngest of 13. My
I
mom
know. I've been
adopted
thinking
her,
about
you know,
making one
as-
out of something
you know,
like that,
as
like
into
out of
the family.
Sculpey clay.
And it's
Yeah.
how
And,
Yeah, I still would like
take
one.
her on as a daughter,
Like
but
they have
also
one
how
that
do
looks
I
like
take
that,
that
only
as
it has
her
the
calling
hole
me
for the
mom,
boat. So that
but I'm also
anything
like
you put in,
I'm
if
a
it falls,
sister to
it
her
falls
because
within.
she just found out
But,
that her mom and my
there
dad
was 2 reviews
were
on
together,
it, and they
that's
said
how
why it
she was
is
created.
pieces.
So it's like, how do I
guess
take
it's,
all that in all at once?
the layers are split.
Because that's a
so they're
humongous
seeing-
pill, like
so-
this big that's going down.
So I even said,
And
when
I've
you
been taking
figure
it
this out
inside.
and get it corrected,
Yeah.
let me know.
But
I'm
it,
interested.
it set my PTSD
Right.
off, it set my
Yeah.
anxiety off, and like all these alarm systems.
Yeah.
Because my heart chakra is like boom, 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 all that all.
Yeah. Actually, I'm liking it right
It's not actually,
Very
It's cooling everything down.
soothing.
it's
Yeah.
not at all like how it was.
Yeah.
It's like
Very
now it's just,
perfect.
now it's back to like
The drizzle.
lightly sprinkling.
Yep. Perfect.
Drip, 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 drip.
And the fan is contributing to my coolness. Right here.
Good.
I picked my spotlight.
Yeah, she can feel everything. Liz can feel everything. There goes your dragon cake.
Oh gosh, when we did
I'm just trying not to blow it all in the middle.
when Janie and I did the
Oh, but I saw you
meditation the
dragging
first
around.
time when we were out here, and I'm in the okay, let's just take 5 minutes and listen to your surroundings and identify your sounds, that whole thing, and then we hear car racing by, and then like in another minute a big old loud diesel truck went right by, and now I'm going I'm trying not to laugh because I'm like great.
Well, and
The
the
whole
sounds
time that
come in,
didn't
you
happen.
Just gotta recognize them and let them go.
Right, but that's what. But it was just
It's funny to have sounds like that when you're
yeah. You don't
Trying to
notice
get
them
your
at
talking
any other
about
time.
hearing sounds.
Yeah, and trying to find your center.
I know.
Yeah.
I had this mechanical dog that it makes little whimpering noise and stuff. So I turn the lights down and get into the meditation that you're doing every day and stuff. And every now and then it'll go. "Beep."
Right.
She's going now though. I so
Oh.
I was leading a meditation in my house once on a Zoom class with my teacher. My husband just came in and decided to make a cup of coffee in the room. Saying, and if you hear any noises, just recognize them, let them know, let it pass. And I'm on camera, so I can't like give him the stink eye get out.
You can't tell them get the
And I
fuck.
can't tell him to get out. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I've been on this call for like 3 hours. Now I start to lead meditation, and you gotta get a cup of coffee. So you hear the Keurig ring.
Right.
He's getting ice.
Oh gosh. No. Oh man, no. I could not handle that. Wait, no.
I wonder if we
Pause for a
just
second,
end
guys.
up-
Pause for the
I
cause
should
and
kind
come
of
back.
position the camera a little bit, just redirect it this direction.
I'll stop talking.
Is this?
Your neighbors ever come over and be like, what's this up? What are you doing?
No, not once. Not a single time. Oh, she wants to be my friend.
No, no.
She wants to be my friend. She's nice. No,
No.
nobody. I got a deputy down the road, but I've lived here since 2011, and nobody really bothers us at all.
I just meant since you start holding like drum circles and stuff. some
This is
people
the
might-
first time we've got the drums going at all. So we'll see if
I wanted the big conga too, but I was going to bring that. I
No.
brought some portable drums.
Yeah.
Like I say, I can't hit them anymore. 'Cause hurts my hands. My hands swell afterwards.
I can tap certain, but I can't squeeze things. So that's why I really like the right. Can you reach the tongue drum right behind you?
The blue.
Actually, let me get this. Now that it's not raining. Is that all you want? I'm gonna go ahead and move the iPad now, so that it's not right behind you like that.
Not behind your back. She's like, maybe I can sit below.
It's been filming your back. for
No,
the
That's what I was
It's
wondering when I saw back there. I was like, I hope that I'm not like in this whole filling the frame.
Filming that over
This
there.
is who is the chick with the giant hat?
No, but this is the view on camera.
I think I'm too old to keep up with the music.
The drum?
The young person that's hearing that.
You wanted tambourine?
Oh no, I got this.
Okay.
Sorry.
But you wanted the tambourine also. That has the thing to hit the side. Yeah, that goes with this one.
Alright.
You could switch it if you know. I guess I'll take the bangs.
You have more experience.
I have trouble sitting still, so don't mind me. And if you guys want to walk around, feel free. I have a lot of trouble staying still. I'm hoping that the meditation will help that.
Is this a shake or a bang?
It's you just let it run.
It's a
Turn it
rain.
upside down.
It's a rain song. Yeah, play with this. I'll play with that. You'll get the beat with it.
You can put those down by my feet.
Shoes and dust on the floor. And at my house, I like it.
Because it's blocking your sheet. I'm gonna have to get the window.
What if we're unloading like during the rain dance?
It'd be interesting.
That could be.
I can do the Blackfoot one, but I won't because I don't want to draw it out.
You want the pong drum?
I think you draw something and do you feel it? Do you feel it?
Yeah.
Liz has got a heartbeat going over there. I know, right?
My friend had that handmade.
Go on with your dragon style. Talking about dragon, she's doing her dragon stuff.
I like this one because it's a long.
She's a dragon lady. Come up with a song with that. Actually, I did. I wrote a song about it the other day. My brother had, and my son put it to music, but he wrote a song about dragon ladies. He had a dream about
I
his
didn't
dragon
realize
lady.
it. I guess I need to start watching TV.
He wrote a song to it, so I have to-
I don't pay attention.
But I didn't tell him that it was
I'm not
about
watching.
Flirtails.
No.
And he actually wrote it about an indigo red.
Yeah.
You could have a lady's face.
I can do it with my hand
With
like a
short
bongo. Yeah.
black hair. Go figure. Right? Yeah. What is this? Try that one.
Was a musician in my former life.
Well, it's actually 5 to 3 if we want to do the quiet meditation so that we have that before the rain starts if it's going to start. What do you think?
Get all your wiggles out of your foot. Right. Get all the wiggles out. Fantastic wiggles. Fantastic wiggles. Sorry. I got that. Here they come.
I got a yardstick.
From Australia.
Oh, new, right?
The wiggles from Australia.
Someone
All the different colors. Oh my gosh, yes. My kids, my boys were like, I want to be the purple one. No, I want to be the blue one. For Halloween, I dressed them up as zombie wiggles.
wow.
Because we're all drinking.
Oh, I didn't know. Did you want a piece of my Mary?
I was listening to this and then you said,
Eight tracks.
that's what it was. We thought we were perfect.
You thought you were perfect.
Yeah, that's fine. I only got
But it was fun.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I had
I have white.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I had a pink and a white. I don't know which one stayed.
My daughter would come in and
Because if
say,
that one's pink,
"Dad
that'd be an
would
awesome
play,
one.
why must I do it?"
But yeah, I have that at the house for you as well. I just didn't bring it because we didn't have the space next time.
Okay.
Bring you up.
We'll bring her a piece of the Mary for out here in the garden. I got a bunch of it. It's Friday, George.
Wow.
If anybody wants
That would be cool. All the way
to
probably Pennsylvania. So we can live up there.
Mine's not the same as theirs. That's
I
actually
am. It actually lives in her lanai. It wound around the entire part of the lanai. If you would like to send me to there. It starts off as a stick like that. It doesn't look like anything, but then it branches out.
Like this.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah.
I'm not sure.
It loves rain, it loves snow.
I
You
figured
gotta
I'd
put it in the ground, that's all it wants. Just the ground.
I'd be able to get
Fertilized soil, of course, you know,
Yeah.
for a little while, for the first 2 weeks of its life, in a pan, in a
real
pot,
hard
okay?
because I
Then
get
it starts branching off. Branch off, and then it'll grow things around it. And you tell it to be put in the ground, and you put it in the ground, start branching off, and then little branch
That
sticks
would have been
like
Alexa.
this, off the top, like this, little branch sticks. And then it'll start looking like that, and then it'll grab little red things like this, and then start growing flowers, and you never know what color you're gonna get.
heavy on my back.
Yeah, can produce red flowers and red ones can produce white flowers. It just depends
What
on
about
the
her?
color.
Like,
I'm gonna set this inside the bag there
Yeah, good idea.
for the moment.
I was just going to put these up there.
Yeah, because this is still
I don't think this is big though. We can keep that. And I think we're going to trying to need some trees. No, right, no.
You can't bring it inside one?
No,
She's a million dollars.
somehow it got broken and the only person in the house was me. Dropped. Actually, it could have fallen.
Right.
It could have fallen.
Well, once
I don't-
Pasco comes back, we're not gonna finish it. It depends who the we've done. Or black or in the same color. You can do leather over top of yours, so it'll stay on. Like a piece of suede. I'm good with that type of stuff. And black for my buddy selected as well. He
And
does it, especially working on
I have a set of maracas that I've had since I was
He made mine.
Oh,
really?
The carved on them is
so often
they said they cooler and whatever. And my parents gave me some vacation.
Super heavy.
That's
My favorite. It's a super
I
heavy
did bring them to
piece.
like one of the big
Leather
things,
on
and
the
people were like,
everything on the inside.
I took this is what
Everything.
I thought it one. I may have the stuff on the other wet, but
I'll make a medicine bag the same.
Right, I get it.
Make a medicine bag the same.
So what is the consensus?
You could probably sit. Is it raining in your spot before? There?
No. Okay. Air-wise. We can go in the den. We can relocate into the den. We've got. I'm not trying. I'm deferring. I'm fine in the rain. I know this stuff can't be in the rain, but I'm deferring to others on the decision.
All right.
You can't make the decision.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
I'd rather go inside. Okay.
Yeah, we're
If I
gonna
have
go.
an hour drive, I don't want to be like soaking wet.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I have a 4-hour.
Because it'll
Need
make
one
me
person to
sick.
speak up. It's like starting a buffet. Somebody got to say something.
Right.
By the time it was a meeting,
As long as
at
no
some
one's
point I
upset
said,
with me,
okay,
that's
this
fine.
is
I was the first one to open my mouth.
No, that's perfect. You did perfect.
Pretty lady over here.
Oh, that's like. I'm sorry.
Is this where's Flamingo? Okay. I'll dig that. See, I'll be the one that's buying the new iPhone.
Just got to take off here also. You can put this.
I did it. Oh yes, it's fine. Is that you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got it. I'm gonna unplug this for a minute. I got it. Don't forget about the beautiful area. Okay, we got everything. I got everything in mind. Okay.
practice, so I don't think
Yeah.
you can be
Just
good
be
at it.
Well, and I want to be honest with you.
I took this psychic development class, and she would take us on a journey. So it wasn't like left as much space as the views have been.
Yeah.
You know, take you downstairs, upstairs, you know, blah, 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 and describe what it looks like, and then leave you there. And what did you feel, what did you see at the top of the stairs? What, you know, what you saw is different than what she saw. Things like that.
Right,
You know, that was just one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Another one about the roots coming down from your feet, going into the ground to
That's
ground
really
you.
cool, yeah.
You start at the top with light, and
Yeah. Yeah.
so I know a couple of them anyway, if we
Yeah.
ever end up meeting.
Is everyone comfortable, or is there anything I can do to make you more comfortable at this time?
How cute is that? You guys waiting on me?
Yeah. No, we're just all kind of settling in. We're all,
Right.
a minute or so.
So if you can sit like with your feet flat on the ground, if you do not want to sit like this, if you are sitting like this, you want to pull your heels in, pull the flesh away from your sit bones, so your sit bones are directly on the ground. And if you're sitting up in a chair, just if you can have your feet flat. And so I sit up on a cushion because my knees are crabby, and you can get a neutral pelvis if you're sitting up. So you don't want to be dumped down, rounded. You kind of want to be sitting up, almost like there's a string through the back of the crown of your head, pulling straight up. And you can put your palms, rest them however. Some people, palms down is grounding, palms up is receiving, kind of whatever is good for you.
I did this. Mm-hmm. This is great.
Everybody kind of has their own thing. Just get into your own quiet seated place. And just start to notice your breath. And take a deep cleansing breath in through the nose, out through the mouth, sigh it out, let it go, release anything that's no longer serving you. Do a couple more of those on your own. And just notice your breath. If it's comfortable, in through the nose and out through the nose. Notice the cool air in, hot air out. And don't change anything, just notice your breath. Any sounds in the room, just recognize the sounds, or wherever you are, any sounds that you hear, recognize the sounds and just let them float on by. Just want to notice the breath. And begin to breathe in through the nose to the count of 4 and exhale to the count of 4. So everybody, a big cleansing breath in, blow it out. And inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. And exhale, 2, 3, 4. Try to keep that pace on your own. If you haven't already done so and it's comfortable, close your eyes. If you're not comfortable with your eyes closed, just lower your gaze, soften the gaze. And keep with that even breathing, in for 4 and out for 4. If we're focusing on the breath, it's harder to let other things come in. So this breathing exercise can be done anywhere, at any time, no matter what you're doing. And in your mind's eye, picture yourself walking down a wooden boardwalk. Notice how the wood feels under your bare feet. Notice the sounds. This wooden path is taking you down to the ocean front. You start to smell the ocean air. You hear the seagulls. Smell the air. You can see the water lapping at the shore out in front of you. You're walking towards, and you step off of the boardwalk onto the warm sand. Notice how that feels under your feet. You're walking down to the shore. You look to the left and to the right, and you just see the beautiful ocean to either side, as far as you can see. And you keep walking. The sand's it's harder now, wet under your feet. You go towards the water as it laps the shore, and let the cool water come across your feet. You hear the birds. You hear the waves crashing. Your breath is still nice and even. Breathing in for 4 and out for 4. Letting go. You start walking along the edge of the shore. The waves crash against your feet. It feels nice and cool. The breeze, birds. You can see off in the distance to your left a nice chair sitting among some tall grasses, almost at the edge of the water. And you decide to go and settle yourself comfortably into the chair. Your feet are in the nice, cool sand. Notice your breathing. Allow yourself to settle back into the chair, looking out at the ocean, watching the waves as they crash forward. You come out almost to the chair and go back. It's very calming in that rhythm. Your breath is calm. Notice how your body is feeling.
You settle back into the chair, your feet are out, warm, the sun feels warm on your skin, the ocean air feels good on the skin. The smell is fresh and clean. You start to relax into the chair, the top of your head, your forehead, space between your eyes. Soften, relax. Relax your jaw, your mouth, your tongue, throat, the shoulders, chest, arms, hands, fingers, just melting. Your belly, hips, legs, knees, feet, toes are relaxed. Allow yourself to just melt into the chair. Any thoughts that come in, just recognize them coming into your mind and let them float back out to sea on the next wave going out. And your whole body is relaxed. Notice your breath. Take a few moments here. Hey, notice storm brewing. Hearing some thunder. It's okay. It's off in the distance. You're relaxed and happy in your chair, listening to the ocean waves. Just stay right there in your chair. Notice how relaxed you feel. Notice your breath is nice, even, calm. All the soothing sounds, your favorite sounds of the ocean, your favorite smells. This is your space. Just breathe. It's okay to shift in your chair, make yourself even more comfortable, more relaxed. your eyes closed. Take a few more moments here in your nice, comfortable, relaxed space. You're safe here. You're loved here. Just breathe. As you start to come back to our room with your eyes closed and your head lowered, just start to wiggle your fingers and toes and bring some movement into the body very gently. Turn your head from side to side. Notice your breath. Nice and even. Inhale for 4. Exhale for 4. And circle your hands around to heart center. Notice how you're feeling. And take a deep breath in and exhale out. One more. Inhale. Exhale. Just letting go of anything that no longer serves you. Anything that came up, recognize it. Inhale, breath, big breath in, exhale. Just let it all go. With your eyes closed, your head bowed, gently flutter your eyes open and slowly raise your head, coming back to our room. I want to thank you for allowing me to lead you in your practice today. The love, light, and goodness in me recognizes the love, light, and goodness in you. Namaste.
Namaste. I have to tell you something. When I used to meditate a lot, I used to see a certain colors, 2 colors together. And something happened, I don't know what, but I couldn't get my colors back. And today you gave me my colors back.
Oh, awesome. Awesome.
So is everybody feeling good? How was the timing for you? Because I know you're...
I thought it was great. I didn't have trouble staying still.
No, she did really good.
Yeah. My right foot went to sleep, but other than that.
Yeah, that's why I brought it up. I didn't not to criticize what you guys have done. They look great too.
No.
I just said, because I know you were having trouble there. So if someone takes you on a journey and doesn't leave you to your own mind, it's
dangerous up there right now.
sometimes.
Well, that was kind of what, in talking to Liz, like, I mean, you can lead a meditation many, many ways.
Oh, absolutely.
And that breath work, I mean, you can use that to pull yourself back to the present moment. If something comes up, A lot of times in meditation or just anything that comes up that starts to bother you, the deep breathing, exhaling, letting it go, and then because if you're focused on your breath, then you're in the present moment, and the even breathing, that can help you to kind of recognize the thoughts or the emotions that are coming up, and maybe just have a way to sit with that, absorb it, let it go, pay attention to the breath. Lowers your blood pressure. I mean, there's just so many. And I've led some where, I was so comfortable, I wanted to stay there. You brought me back too soon. But I had been, I think from watching your lives, you know, you didn't want to sit here for an hour in total silence. So.
Right, I need a lot of practice.
And it is a practice, and it's your practice. So, and that's the other thing, your meditation practice doesn't have to look anything like anyone else's. It's what you find that serves you.
I think the closest thing I do is when I take ice packs and put them on the bed and lay on them and shift and open joints different directions, and I just lay in there for about 15 minutes and let whatever music is playing and just withdraw from the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what you need to do. That is, that's your brand of meditation.
Yeah.
And meditation is one of the limbs of yoga, so we just did yoga too. So.
Thank everyone for coming.
Yeah.
I'm not leading anything here, so this is however, you know, I'm easy and open, so however the flow goes.
Right.
If you want to smoke, if you want to sit, if you want to what.
Okay.
Everybody's good.
Very good.
Apparently I just zoned in on the whole thing.
Yeah.
The dab desk.
The dab survey.
Oh, wow.
A little impressive.
I didn't even notice.
That's where the magic happens. Right, Jamie?
Yes.
That's where she gets her fairy dust.
Yes, some of it, yes.
Yeah. So our Dee gave her a fairy dust yesterday.
Oh, yes, pixie dust, yes, the pixie dust, yes, the stars, yes. When people send stars on the line, those are, because I'm not asking people to donate to me, so when people send stars on a live, that's pixie dust. So every ounce of pixie dust will go into lighting or something in the gardens out back. So that's my way of not feeling weird about that.
Facebook it's a thing, like you buy these stars, they're a penny a piece or something.
Well,
I don't
yeah,
totally
so
understand
the
it.
first time they were a penny a piece, the next time
send you
it
stars.
was like $1.49 for every dollar was worth.
Oh. So people, when you're doing a live, they'll send you these stars, and each star's worth a penny, so it'll go into a fund.
Yeah, and the more you buy, the better the deal
It's the pixie
too.
dust.
So I like what
It goes
$10
down.
last time.
Okay, I get
it.
I'm
That's
gonna
the
make
way
Brooke comfortable with it.
Okay, interesting.
I made it something I'm comfortable with.
So I learned something new.
Yeah.
I'm going to teach yoga online. So maybe I'll learn.
I really want to learn to do yoga.
Me too.
There's so much I want to do. I have to learn to slow my brain down because there's more thoughts that I can verbalize all the time going around up there. So finding a way to shut that off and be is difficult at times. And of course, cannabis helps. Mushrooms help even better. But it's there's so many physical limitations that I worry about. So it's hard to go to a class. You said you're going to do online?
Yeah, so if you don't want to go to a studio, and with COVID, that kind of, I mean, I know like where we live, they're opening back up, but not everybody's real thrilled with going still.
Yeah.
And as a yoga instructor, you normally would physically touch people to help them with alignment. Not change how they are, but like if I'm telling you to pull your navel to your back, I might put my hand on your back or something like that. But there's a lot online that you can do in your own time, your own space, and you know, there's no right or wrong in that. And I would just encourage you to look for a beginner class, a gentle yoga. If you like the meditation and you say you're already lying on ice packs on your bed, restorative yoga is kind of like doing yoga.
I do chair yoga.
That's what I do.
YMCA.
I do restore.
So there's chair
I do
yoga.
chair yoga.
There's restorative yoga where they'll cue you verbally how to, you know, use your cushion and other props to get you into a position. So like a bridge pose. You all remember, like, you push your hands up and do the back bend like when we were kids, right? That's a bridge pose. Well, you know, I'm not
I
doing
can't
that.
do that.
I'm not doing that today. But a variation of that is to, you know, you lay and then you just, from here, you raise your bum up. Okay, but you can also just be positioned under cushions and bolsters in that to get that little arch in the back, but you're not doing it. You're not holding that pose. You're being supported, and that's restorative yoga. And you don't have to have, you don't have to go out and buy all these new props and all these things. You can use couch cushions, rolled up towels. Yoga mats are nice and they keep you from slipping, like in some of the standing positions, but yeah, just, I mean, I'll invite all of you to, when I get back home, I'm going to do a beginner series for free online, because I just got my first certification. Yeah, so, but I mean, YouTube and, you know, just look for something gentle and restorative, and then it's at your own pace, and you can pause it and rewind it, like, what did she say, or, you know, and allow yourself to get into that. So, there's just so many benefits. I mean, if you're already doing chair yoga, you know, and you're already meditating. So, and my practice is going to be a very gentle beginner practice. I don't know chair yoga yet, and I'm learning trauma sensitivity. I'm starting on Sunday my next certification, and I'll learn a little bit of trauma sensitivity and some of the more woo-woo stuff.
Pretty much does everything but from a chair. I'm surprised.
Yeah.
You know, there's some things that I'm more advanced in, more things that I'm not, you know.
Well, and that's
So,
everybody.
Yeah.
So, and then the key
I
to,
have problems with my wrists, so the chair helps me.
yeah,
Because the regular yoga, you use your
Oh
wrist a lot.
yeah, you use your wrist a lot.
yeah. So that's just part of yoga. That's the asana, the poses. That's the physical part that helps your body sit still for the mental part. So the breath work, yoga means to yoke. So to put something together, so you're putting to breath with movement.
I went to a beginner, well, it actually wasn't beginners. This woman kind of goaded us to go to her class, so we did. And I have Meniere's disease. But I didn't think about it because I wasn't in a episode or anything. So I go and do this class, and then when I put my head down, the whole room is vertigo. I had vertigo. I go into vertigo, and I'm like, well, that was not smart. So I just sat down. I had brought, I always carry meclizine with me. I took a meclizine, drank some water, and sat while the class finished. So that gave me a chance for everything to calm down. And because the friend who I took was blind, so she couldn't drive the car. I had to drive the car.
Right.
But when I woke up the next day, the things that I had done, that my back felt like it was in a different level. It felt better. Something was relieved from doing like a half of a class or a third of a class or something. So I would like to. I just, like you say, I would have to pick and choose.
Right.
And not do like bend down and touch my
The
toes
nice
kind
thing
of
about
thing.
the YouTube is you can actually watch the class and then decide if you want to start over and do the class.
Yeah.
And you can find, I mean, there's just so many people.
There's actually a television show too called Namaste. At one time there was about 4 different ones. I found one, but then my box started getting filled up and I deleted it.
Yeah.
part of the issue is I don't have the discipline to take the time to do it, and I need to do that as part of my self-care and make it a priority.
Well, and self-care,
That's my problem.
it's a big buzzword right now, and it's very important because, especially as women, we do a lot for everybody else, so you do need to fill your own cup up. One of the other things that can help with things that come up if you are practicing any kind of asana or poses, if you were practicing meditation, I love guided meditation. You can put an app on your phone, and if you want to hear if a man's voice is more comforting to you, or a woman's voice, or and you can select by time, like I only want 5 minutes, or I want one to fall asleep to. There's just so many. But the other thing that I would encourage too is journaling.
I do that a lot.
Yeah, journaling.
So my brain injury, I have to.
Journaling is very, very helpful for a lot of things. And even if all you do is, I find it interesting to go back and look at what was important to me, like last year this time, or, you know, goals, dreams, whatever, and see what did you do, and something that you were like wanted so bad way back when, and now you're like, it's not even
still that important.
It's not important, or you've checked it off the
use
list.
Facebook for.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, like I'll even
No,
post
yeah.
pictures just because they'll send
Come
you a
back up.
reminder a year later or 2 years
Yes.
later because, you know, I have memory problems, so.
I like Time Hop. I love going to Time Hop every day and seeing every, you know, from that day.
It's pretty nice. The other thing you can do with journaling that can be very healing and is very simple to do is if something comes up, some emotion or event, you can write about it and then kind of just burn it. You know, you can have a little, depending on what your spiritual life is like. Some people follow the moon phases to do that.
I've been gathering stuff to burn. I do.
There's
I
gonna be a bonfire.
There
Yeah.
is.
Well,
I
it's
even got
kind
a
of-
log ready.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, you are making a physical act of letting something go. And sometimes we just need to
Right.
let go.
Exactly.
And I've done Al-Anon, so
did
they
it
have
for
some
New
other,
Year's every
you know,
year.
so they, so you can actually put that thought in a God box, they call it.
Right.
But God can be whoever, God can be our flower, can be God, you know, it's,
It's a symbol of it.
yes. And so you put it in there and forget about it, and then you go back and you read it, and it was like,
Right.
how important was it?
Right.
Because a lot of the things,
Now I'm bypass.
Yeah.
if you can sit with your own thoughts, and it's very different, and it's different for everybody, and it's a journey, absolutely. But I know I look back at things, because I will keep my journals. You know, I have a space that I can do that. Not everybody, because I wouldn't want anybody to read my journal either. But it's really nice to go back and see something that you were so worked up over. Go, and it doesn't affect you today. That might be
Right.
6 weeks, 6 months, 6 years. You know, everything's different. Just, you know.
But when you're struggling with those kind of things, it's really a very therapeutic thing. And to be able to even look back, like if I say, let me look back 3 months ago, you know, whatever drama was happening in my life, you know, oh, this is how it got resolved. And you know what, I was able to just let that go. So it's a learning.
Yeah.
And having a good network, you know.
And sometimes you need to say, I don't have to make this decision today.
This is exactly
And I let it go
right.
that way, you know. I don't have to
Yeah.
make this decision
Not
today. It's
today.
not-
But sometimes stress can be good too. If you put it in a positive, you know.
Well, yeah, if you're looking
Use it
to
as
use
the motivation.
it.
That's mostly how my house gets claimed.
Right, me too. I was gonna say
Yeah,
that.
this is not in my house.
Yeah, just throw it all into it.
Well, because
I'm working on mine, decluttering.
That's a tough chore.
that's a hard
I've
thing
had to do that before.
Well,
I
everybody finally moved out. Now it's just me, so it's like, yeah, I've got to downsize because you can't take it with you when you die.
That's right.
Well, it makes cleaning up easier.
I
My
don't want to
daughter's
be
very
buried
much
with
a
a U-Haul,
minimalist.
so, you know, or storage, you know, and I don't want my children to have to go through all this. I've already done it with my dad, and I went through like 13 boxes of just bills, like stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it's just like, you
Why did I
really
save
gotta,
this for this
yeah,
long?
why?
Was I, yeah.
So it's like, you know, I have one box of papers and that's it.
Right.
If it gets over that, start going through it, throwing stuff out.
I have
If I
one
bring
brother.
some in my house, I gotta get rid of some.
That's a
See,
good, that's a good
That was
method.
my new rule, right? Because I moved from a 3-story, 4-bedroom colonial in Delaware to here. I brought none of my furniture because it was all too big for, you know, I was moving down to 1,700 square feet. And, you know, it was tough, but
It
we
is.
got rid of a lot of stuff. Just saying, I haven't used this in years.
I can walk through my
What's
house
the
now.
purpose? Yeah. Yeah, see,
That's
there
a
you
good
go.
feeling.
Well, and it wasn't
Yeah.
just that, I had 2 sheds full of stuff that came into my house.
Yeah.
And then my dad passed away, and then all his stuff ended up going in those sheds. And then
God.
when I brought those sheds down, then that stuff is still in those, you know what I mean? And it's
Yes.
like, it's just like I never can,
Yeah.
but it's,
Other people's stuff. I
Yeah.
recently, when I was like,
Yeah.
I have, like, when I was
like I found stuff I don't even know where it came from.
feeling the mushrooms, I realized that I'm fine, and all of the emotion that I'm emoting, this whole ego death thing that I'm going through, is other people's shit. I'm
Yeah.
carrying so much other people's stuff, and I don't
Yeah.
even know why. It's
Women do that.
Yeah.
We have a tendency. I mean, we all have our own different personalities, but I think especially if you're a nurturer, caretaker, it's a lot. It can be a lot. And you just have to, you know, it's very helpful to have your tribe, your people, you know, your sisters that can stand with you in your craziness and then, you know, keep you kind of grounded.
right. Help us know that we're not crazy. 'cause-
And women need that. I mean, it is a requirement for us. It's a hard requirement.
Well, today we held this space. You provided this space, but we held this space for the 6 of us and whoever may have joined online for a safe, non-judgmental, healthy place to be. And we just have to remember to hold space for each other. And it doesn't have to be anything super elaborate or planned. You know, it's great that you have, you know, a Facebook page, because I think that's how everybody here
Yes.
kind of came together. So that's great that you're able to do that.
I think I originally got an email,
Oh, for this,
Did you
yes.
see-
Yeah, I sent out an email.
but I couldn't get, it wanted me to log into Facebook, which, so it wasn't going to the app. So I was
Okay.
like, so then I just searched for you and I found it.
Right. Yeah, I think that I enjoy having the platform that I do because I've got a lot to say and I want to give other people, that's why I did the recipe club, because it's not just about what I have to say. So I opened that recipe club so that other people could talk, because my voice is my voice, it's not anybody else's. And but I'm glad that, I'm happy and I'm grateful that we have the ability to have the technology to do these things.
Yeah.
Because, my God, I mean, 10 years ago, this
would not
No.
be a thing.
No, we had the friends that we could reach, you know, and 10 years prior to that, there weren't, cell phones were barely, there wasn't even text. So
Right.
I'm grateful for all of
Yeah, I was using a typewriter in high school.
Right.
There was no computers, yeah.
No.
Like my computer was a keyboard on a monitor.
Well, I was already a mom when, like, remember when it was AOL?
I still have AOL.
So does my husband. He has AOL.
I like the way the email program works. So,
Yeah.
why change something that works for you?
One of my
I mean-
daughter's emails still at AOL.
I still have mine.
I know it ages me, but hey, what the
Yeah.
heck, I don't care.
Hey, age is a precious gift denied many, so I embrace age.
To give you a hint about, you know, belongings, what I did was I have one Rubbermaid container, and it's called my memory box. So I have some pieces from my parents in there. I have pieces from me when I was young, my report cards. And my daughter knows this, and she started creating her memory box.
Yeah.
So she has one too. So that she doesn't
Oh,
have to
I've
go
got
through
several
all
of those.
these things. She'll go through there, and that's it. There's things in there to make her smile, make her giggle. You know,
Like,
it's
there's
all
one
mixed in.
picture that my daughter painted when she was younger, so, and I had it framed, so I put that one in her room that she was in. And then in my other daughter's room, there was a painting that me and her both did. You know, went to do the like painting. So I hung that one up in there. So I do that kind of little.
My
you know,
daughter's
my
a-
memories were more pictures, and I've got,
My daughter's a
I'm going
minimalist.
through that right now.
my
Extreme
oldest daughter, I
minimalist.
told her I was.
Yeah.
She's
gathering
like,
them
Mom,
for
take a
her.
picture of it. Take a picture of it. It'll be in the cloud. Throw
I've
it
got
away.
a big
Yeah.
cup full for her.
That's,
Wow.
I've got one
Wow.
box, and it has all of the awards from school. If it was a certificate, it's there, and their grandparent or their grandma did books for them, the photographed, yeah, the
Scrapbooks.
scrapbooks for
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
So they have like
I
a
display
scrapbook
mine.
each, all for
I
school, and
display
then.
my little things,
If-
like my little.
I'm very
It's
much like
important
that.
to those in there.
I don't have
Yes.
a lot
If
though.
anything
just a
else.
few.
Yeah, there's some
when
things
you're
that,
cleaning
you
up,
know,
toss it.
someone else would think
We
it's just a
can't
knick-knack,
say
but it's
that.
important to me.
Right.
It's just
Little
so hard.
tiny salt and pepper
I'm going
shakers that
through
remind
the
me
few
of
just
this.
try.
I
I call it
have
my
two
dead
sets.
people stuff.
And
It's just gonna be a
they're
damn.
in,
This
to
was
me,
back
they're
here
in
last
prime
year,
spots. Don't
and
mess
I
with
still-
them. You
and
know,
I
I have
was
a
trying
lady
to
that cleans, so she
set
puts
my
one
goals
over there,
to
and I'm like,
before they get here and get it right.
yeah, my
I
birds
have it.
alone.
It's in the corner in Tim's office now, looking pretty in the corner, but.
Yeah, see if the monkey will
I
probably.
move my stuff around a lot.
I got her old t-shirts. I
I
gathered
don't.
up
Yeah.
like 30 of
They
each
start
of their
going
old
out.
t-shirts and I made blankets
Yeah.
out of each one
And
of their
it's
t-shirts.
an effort.
So they have
Yeah,
their
every
pictures
time I
they
bring an
grow
item in, two
on each one of them.
items
So when
have
they
to
hit
go.
18,
But that's a
each one
good-
of them hit like
that's a
21. They'll each get their blankets, you know. And then they each have their achievements in a scrapbook
That
that
was,
my
uh,
mom, who's 101, made each one of them.
Oh,
You
how
know, and each of them,
nice.
you know.
Well,
all
sure
through
that
that
I heard that.
kindergarten,
Don't know if you can see me.
and
I had
boom.
If you can't see me,
and
then you've been hanging out with
very
us.
young.
Thanks for joining
You know,
us.
it's my friend
I'll have a little
teacher,
better
Lily,
setup
and
next
then
time. We're gonna do this next Tuesday.
And that'll be
Don't know if
taken
we'll be
care of,
meeting
you know,
in
so
that
they have
session
your
that
lens
time.
full, you know, and then
But
there's all
hey,
your- all throughout of how they got their awards.
Well, she kept putting your feet in the
Don't
water,
gotta do
that's
everything
why
today,
it was
right?
cool.
And each one of the pictures,
Thank
you
you.
know, and